fiber changed my life.
My name is Drew, and I'm the face and hands behind the Lone Fox YouTube channel. I started my
Hey, fellas.
Hey, fellas.
This is
Oh, wait, can you play it a little bit longer?
this is the Fellas Show. As we briefly jam out to the sick beats, brought to you by the RoboBot playlist. Look up Mad at Matt.
Sounds real intense. I'm not gonna lie. All right, now I'm done.
All right.
That's like a dramatic, dark turn almost.
Yeah, that was weird. Weird
Yeah.
little element in the end of that one.
Yeah, no.
But
It started off real strong. Though.
yeah,
Real strong.
yeah, we'll get past that.
Woke up mad at Matt Gay. Is that like a hate crime?
I was also mad at Matt Gay.
Were you? What did he do to you besides miss that extra point?
That was the big thing.
Yeah. What did you? What was the deciding? And Sean McVay for kicking the field goal and ruining our jet ski bet.
Exactly.
Well, so what was the jet ski bet? I completely missed that.
First half tie, Rams to win. I thought we were going to have the 0-0 tie for a long time. And then a lot of wacky little things happened that were like, hey, this is impossible now. Because even when it was 7-3 and then Matt Gay missed it.
The whole thing.
Every little thing. So close. Could have been whipping around on jet skis.
But Seahawks to win first half.
Seahawks to win first half. Rams to win full game. That did slap and hit. It was a great game for the live bet, I'll tell you.
Yeah? And you make a nice little
I picked up
pretty penny.
I picked up the Rams team total over 17.5 when they had 3.
Nice.
Picked up the over 40 when it was 7-0. So
Nice.
I liked those
Nice.
little gems I found. Live betting's a good way to go when you're actually watching the games, man.
Yep. Imagine that.
I just feel like it's easier than not live betting.
Imagine, yeah. When you finally get like a little feel for the game, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I know where this is
I
headed.
feel like I should never place anything before the game starts anymore.
Wow.
That's a lie.
There's a
but
good strategy.
But I don't know.
Well, if you didn't see yesterday, both team total unders hit. Parlay that together real nice. The game total at under hit as well, by the way. Don't know who could have
Are the two?
foreseen that one.
How much of a? What are the odds on parlaying the two team totals?
Plus 230. It was in VIP.
I was
Who,
gonna
by
say.
the way, almost swept last night. We were half a point away from a sweep last night because the Sixers decided to score one free throw at the end of the game.
Yeah, that's the no Ben Simmons experience. Probably wish he was still out there.
We're blaming Ben Simmons on that one.
I'm just saying, if he was in there, he would have missed that free throw.
It's true. Also, if he was in there, they wouldn't have let up 115 to the fucking Raptors.
Dude, the Raptors rapped.
Also, if he was in there, the Sixers went to scored 123 points. So I really wish Ben Simmons would have been in that game, actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He screwed you over.
You stop it with your trying to get me to hate
I'm
Ben
a little
Simmons.
spin.
I am not going to hate Ben Simmons.
I'm a little aspire. I know, future Timberwolf. You can't come in with that kind of
I
attitude.
know. Yeah, I need a clean slate when he walks in that door. No, VIP had a great fucking night last night.
Banger.
Absolute banger. Only missed one bet, and that was Grizzlies plus 10, which, by the way, whoever said John Morant was bad yesterday was wrong. John Morant, good basketball player.
At least in the preseason.
How'd you get Dikembe on the show? I know a couple people.
I ran into him at the grocery store.
Yeah.
He's trying to put some cereal in his cart, and I went boom.
Yeah, I just, I know a couple people who knows a couple people. I made a couple calls, and, well.
I feel like he'd be like up here. Like,
He probably wouldn't even fit in the frame, honestly.
That'd be interesting. We'd have to redo all the framing if we got him on here.
It would be interesting.
You'd have to be like, your chin would be at like the
go
bottom.
Measure out shit again.
You need who's the really short guy on ESPN?
Braxton. Oh, ESPN.
Yeah. And he's on. He's with Joe Thomas, and it's always comical. They do like pregame stuff. It's always comical because Joe Thomas is so big, and he's so tiny. And sometimes they
Oh,
put his
yeah.
chair on like a
Who is
box
that?
and stuff.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Well, that's the kind of things we might have to.
Is it Adam Schefter?
No, not Shefty. I don't think
Is Shefty a little guy? I could see Shefty.
he could
being
be a little guy.
I can see Shefty being a little guy. We are both taller than little Adam.
Oh,
Anyways, we have news today, Sean.
yeah, we do.
We got news. We got news. We got some scandals. Some may say some scams. Let's see. What should we start with? Oh, speaking of the king of scandals, Pete Rose is launching a gambling podcast. If you don't know who Pete Rose is, he is banned from ever betting on the MLB again because as a coach, he was betting on his own team, which is highly illegal. Although,
Hey, you should
know,
bet on your guys.
that's, it's,
I think that's the mark of the best coach.
yeah.
Urban would never.
Listen, in order to stop the gambling of that, stop it. In order to stop the gambling of just betting on your own team or betting against your own team, you just can't do it. Don't think that you're a good guy because you're betting on your own team to win. It's still illegal. You still can't do that. So Pete Rose is banned. He definitely shouldn't be because he was just betting on his team to win. But rules are rules, and Pete Rose broke the rules.
I don't think it's fair. Probably
He should
shouldn't.
probably not have a permanent ban. They should probably let him bet on the MLB now. It's been, 25 fucking years. But anyways, he started a gambling podcast. He goes, I said, I know how it looks, and people will criticize, but it's not gambling. It's handicapping. I'm a handicapper. So, ladies and gentlemen, the newest member of gambling Twitter, Pete Rose. Wow.
Hey,
He's probably going to get a good following, I would imagine.
I'm sure he's good at it.
I just, hey, if you're going to take advice, it might as well be from a guy who illegally bet on his own team, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's someone who both knows a lot about baseball and is also so very passionate. He's going to put money on his own team and loves betting so much, he'll sacrifice his own job, potentially.
I have stuff he knows today.
We got a guy with the stuff he knows in here. It's really throwing off the chemistry.
It's dripping all over the place.
That's gross.
Getting torn down for having a big brain, we haven't progressed that much since the days of Galileo.
That's true. Although P. Rose did say something about how the Earth goes around the sun and the rest of the solar system doesn't go around the Earth. And that did make me not care for the guy.
Eric hit the slopes too hard last night, huh?
Yeah, when that under...
No.
when those unders were hitting, Eric had a little party.
I did not.
He did not.
My nose
He
is
did
running
not.
for sickly matters, not substance matters.
This is a sickly matter. And you're making fun of
matter, and you're making fun of me.
This is a...
Listen to
This
this.
is appalling.
Does that sound healthy to you, Braxton?
I think either way, it's not too healthy.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It'd probably sound like that either way. So. Anyway, so yes, welcome Pete Rose to the Handicapper Association of the World. A sick addiction.
Oh.
All right.
That's
This
clever.
guy.
He's a
This
clever boy.
This guy. Anyway, so Pete Rose,
Pete
the
Rose.
newest member of the handicapper community. Can't
Wow.
wait to see what he does.
Yeah.
His justifying for being a handicapper is like, I watch 2 or 3 baseball games a day, but I also like other sports. Okay. Handicapper it is.
I'm with it.
Let's do it. On the topic of baseball, Yankees third base coach, the guy who sent Aaron Judge home when he got tagged out, and shouldn't have probably sent him home because Aaron Judge got the whole thing. In the Yankees lost to the Red Sox in the wild card game. Phil Nevin is his name, I believe Nevin. Says A-Rod's critic, because A-Rod was hammering the third base coach, saying you can't do it, blah 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 blah. Yankees Phil Nevin says A-Rod's criticism of fateful Aaron Judge send was wrong. Quote, he's never been in that position. Wow. For a guy that's played on your team
That's a long time.
So basically what happened, Judge trying to score from first base on a piss missile.
Oof.
Off a double, off the Green Monster by Giancarlo Stanton, was out by a wide margin as the Yankees were trying to cut the score to 3-2. Had third base coach Phil Nevin held Judge at third base, the Yankees would have had runners on second and third with only one out, trailing 3-1 with Gallo and Gleyber Torres due up. Instead, obviously, he got tagged out. Nevin, who came under fire from fans and broadcasters alike right after the play, recently reacted to criticism of former Yankee Alex Rodriguez, who was calling the game for ESPN and said he was surprised of the magnitude of that mistake. Nevin responded, the guy has never been in that situation, but thinks he has a good idea of what baseball is in that spot, and he's wrong. He's never been in that position. As far as what happened as he made the call to send Judge, Nevin said he didn't hesitate at all. I was in the right position, made the right read, had conviction in my send, but I get it. I get why people are upset and people are mad. Well, you were in the right position. However, you did not make the right read there, Mr. Phil.
But he was confident, so he can't be wrong.
Aaron Judge got tagged out by about 4 feet.
Yeah, but he was
It wasn't
confident.
close. This man said, I made the right read. Well,
But he was,
you didn't. Because your very slow 6'7" man who was rounding that corner got fucking gunned. And absolutely looked like an absolute fool sliding into home when the catcher was just waiting for him. You know. But whatever. Yeah, but that ball was actually a home run. No, it wasn't. Because it didn't get over the Green Monster. Silly goose.
yeah, but he was confident.
He was confident. That's what matters. As
And
long
he
as you're
said it with
confident.
conviction.
He did.
So
I
he was
sent him with conviction.
He was convinced.
My thing is, did Gallo even get a hit the other night? No, I don't think so. You know, like, I don't know. One, A-Rod's a dickhead and a douchebag and a meanie and a dumbass and all the other words you can say. But that was definitely not a good send. But yeah, screw you, A-Rod. Think I ever agree with you.
Get out
I
of
don't
here.
like that guy. Not because he did steroids, but just because he's not a good person. Is there anyone in, like, any sport for you that has done roids that you think highly less of because they did roids?
No, not for me personally. I don't think. Because I don't think you can really do that for baseball for many people because that's just kind of unfair.
Yeah. Plus, I just don't. For baseball, for me, it's like everyone else is doing it.
That's
Like, I
yeah,
don't
that's
really
right.
care.
You can't just single someone out.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I had. Oh, John Jones. John Jones is the one guy that has probably taken steroids that I thought very less of because he did it. 'Cause John Jones is a monster and doesn't need steroids. And he's just kind of dummy. I hated Ryan Braun after his stuff came out. Ooh. That is true. I forgot about Ryan Braun. Didn't he get like an 80-game suspension for that too? And he was like at the top of his game, probably because of steroids, but yeah. I forgot about Ryan Braun. Does he still exist?
Yeah, he was suspended 65 games for violating the anti-doping policy.
I feel like he was so good and dropped off so fast. Again, probably
Well,
because of,
Suspended for the roid,
yeah,
removed from the roid, all of a sudden.
the roid bites back.
Ugh.
It's unfortunate.
So have you drained an ocean?
Huh?
Have you drained an ocean?
Do you know what that means? There's apparently a Nat Geo series. It's kind of like Blue Planet,
Yeah.
but it goes into like the history and stuff. And Braxton was talking about it, and I was like, I'm gonna watch that because they took Blue Planet and Planet Earth away from me on Netflix.
Yeah, that was
So I have
upsetting.
to find something else. Didn't I don't know who Chooch is. Should I know who Chooch is? Back when I was a child, I was heartbroken and disgusted when I found out Michael Phelps was a sinner who tangled.
Carlos Ruiz.
Oh, okay. I don't know who that is.
Phil.
Ah,
He's real good.
gotcha.
Real good.
Adderall is Adderall a banned substance in the MLB? I didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah, there's been a couple things with Adderall.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Seems to be MLB more than... There was something recently. Oh, I forget even like what sport it was. Someone got a big bop for Adderall.
Really?
They got whack-a-mole back into wherever. Let's see right in front
Is
of
the
him.
mole okay?
No, he was whacked.
Oh, shit. Yes. I'm not gonna lie. I was like the biggest fan of Michael Phelps ever when it came out that he was smoking weed. And because my mother is one of those people who are like, if you smoke pot, you're a disgrace. One of them. And
Disgraceful.
lovely woman, but hates pot. Hates pot. Or sorry, should say it in the way dope. Dope, not pot. Dope. Hates it, and yeah, I was no longer a Michael Phelps fan for probably a whole year or two. Now, boy, would I love to. You know how cool it would be to smoke a blunt with Michael Phelps? Not saying that I smoke blunts, but if I were to, and Michael Phelps was like, hey, bro, hit this. Yes, aye, Captain, Sir Captain. You're going to have that physical specimen sit in front of you and be like, oh, whatever you're doing to your body clearly works. You telling me if I smoke that little plant there, I'm going to become the greatest swimmer of all time? Deal, Michael. Deal. I used to want to be Michael Phelps. I would swim laps in my neighbor's pool all day, pretending I was Michael Phelps. I would do the butterfly for hours. Hours. I really did want to be him. I've never seen that one. Have you seen that?
No, I don't.
That's funny. Have you ever heard the story of Snoop in Vegas?
Mm-mm.
He's in Vegas. He's at some big hotel in his penthouse suite upstairs. And I think he talks about it. He's like, man, we probably had 50 blunts going on in that room. And it was hot box. And he's like, we could barely see in front of us. He's like, I would just light one, puff it, and pass it. He's like, I probably had a pound of weed in there. And like all this stuff. Just keeps talking about it. He goes, we get a knock on the door from hotel staff. And he's like, aw, shit. Party's over. No, hotel staff goes, hey, Mr. Snoop, we're just going to come in and open your windows to air it out a bit in there. Said the hotel staff, two of them come in, unlock the windows, open the windows, go, have a great day, Snoop, or have a good night, Snoop, and just walk back out. It's like, wow. Vegas. What a place.
Yeah. Well, it is legal there.
It's actually not. It's legal to buy. It's illegal to smoke. But nobody gives a shit.
Is that still the case?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was there back in a week before COVID hit. And yeah, the technical law is you cannot smoke weed in Las Vegas. But you can buy it.
Interesting.
Don't ask me how I know that, but it is true. But no one gives a shit. People are constantly sparking up on the sidewalk. Okay. Video and DMs. Okay. Well, now I gotta watch it. Wait, he passed it.
Oh, I think I have used to be saying that.
that a real cop, you think?
I don't know. He seemed a
He
little
seemed
hammy.
very-
He seemed a
yeah.
little, who, me?
He seemed
I'm
very okay to taking that. I think there would have been
I think
more
he
of a-
seemed, I mean, I don't know. I think if you're a cop standing there, you know what you're going to do either way, whatever side.
Yeah.
You know which one. And he was a little, I don't know, maybe he was just hamming it up because he was next
Yeah.
to Snoop, but he was really just like, oh, whoa.
Oh, really? Me? Are you
Yeah,
sure?
that's a classic.
If you're a cop being a security guard for Snoop and he hands you a blunt, you hitting it? I know, sure as shit, I'm hitting it.
Yeah, probably.
That's just one of those guys, man. I'm trying to think of like a very known alcoholic that if he handed me a drink, I'd be like, yes.
Well, I don't want to drink with an alcoholic the same way I wouldn't want to do drugs with a drug addict.
Well, I mean, Snoop's a stoner.
Yeah, I just think it's a lot less fun to drink with an alcoholic.
This is true. I mean, like, you know, like a celebrity that is known for like drinking and partying hard. If he handed me a drink,
I
who
would
that
like
be?
to drink George Clooney's tequila with George Clooney.
We've been on a big George Clooney kick around here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you saw him. Yeah,
That's
if
all.
he offered you a glass of his, what is it called?
Does he have tequila?
Yeah,
I
he
know
has
he has
his
an
own.
espresso.
Yeah, he has a tequila, too.
Post asks you to play.
Yug some bugs. Yeah, I would yug as many buds as Posty
Oh yeah,
as he
that's
requests.
a good one. That's a good one.
Cause he's got the Bud Light sponsorship, right?
Does he?
He's got that fridge that just gets filled up.
Yeah, wasn't he like adamant that he really likes Bud Light?
Yeah. And they're like, all right, we'll hook you up. And give him Bud Light fridge.
That's pretty cool.
It's cool. Saw a video once, has several sizes, variations.
Oh, they
all
like
Bud Light.
stocked it with everything.
Yeah, like I don't know if they still do. That was Post had a little more influence at the time. I don't know if they still send the old Bud Light truck over there, but
Is he still alive? He's still alive.
he's still,
Still
yeah,
kicking.
he's quite alive.
All right, cool. There was a time there I was like, ooh, Post might not.
No,
Make it
he's
much longer.
he's doing fine.
Good.
He just likes ripping darts and drinking Bud Light, you know.
What a life. There's ripping darts.
He rips a lot.
That
of
is my
darts
favorite nickname for
for
any,
smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, for any type of substance ever is smoking darts or ripping darts. I don't know why, but that expression is the greatest expression ever. Anyways, we have a big fight this weekend.
Mm.
Deonte Wilder and Tyson Fury are going at it again. Wait. Really? How the hell?
Coors, but it can only be spent on Coors. They should just give them the Coors Light and cut out the middleman. But that's still pretty sick.
How do you get
I
sponsored
don't
by
know.
Coors Light?
I don't know.
$500 a week? That's a lot of
That's
Coors Light.
that's a lot of Coors Light every week. What's 30 racks? Probably $28, $27, somewhere around there.
$1 can. Somewhere around
Yeah,
there.
so you're about
500
500
beers.
cans.
That's a lot of beer.
Yeah, I think I gotta.
Should we get the Fellas Show sponsored by Coors so we can do that?
I love Coors. Yeah,
Evan's
at
on
Coors.
it. Evan understands.
I think we gotta just start drinking exclusively Coors, and then have a bunch of post pictures of them with Coors Light, and use the hashtag #BeerBetter. So we just gotta start exclusively drinking Coors.
All right, deal.
Get a little video base and be like, "Yo, Coors, we love you."
Hey, Coors. You're cool.
There's a contact thing, so I just be like, "Hey, listen."
Yes, please. Imagine shirtless J.R. Smith tossing you.
That's a
Holy
hard
shit.
accept. If he had a little Henny, and he was like
You
pouring
know,
it, I'd catch it. You know, not like that though.
I would.
Maybe like that.
Anyway,
J.R. Smith.
J.R. Smith.
Yeah, you can profit off that. You turn that Coors cash.
Yeah, I feel like there's so much.
You turn that
so
Coors
many
cash
things.
into Coors to turn back into regular cash, and then you go.
All
buy
you can drink
something else.
Coors Light. $10 a head for guys. Women get in free. Throw a 300-person banger.
Nah, you know what? That's for me. I'm the one with the sponsorship. You ain't getting my Coors.
It's
I want a giant gun that has a magazine that they all fit into like a bullet. I'd be like, who wants a silver bullet? And then pull out this massive gun with Coors size bullets and like shoot it at people. Be like, you want a Coors? Silver bullet.
So you're just going around killing people.
Well, you know, they have to
You're
catch
just throwing literal bricks at people.
If they catch it, they'll be fine.
I'm just imagining one of those like t-shirt guns.
Yeah, but
With a
imagine
fucking can
with
coming
Coors,
out of it
yeah,
from like
it would,
meter away. Be like, here, Coors! Just blow someone into the back wall.
That'd be cool. Well, not for them.
I think it's just because a kid a few years older than us in the fraternity has a dad who works for Coors, so he kind of just passes it down through. Dumb. Whatever. We'll still get our sponsor. Anyways, Deonte, Wilder, and Tyson Fury this weekend. Who you got, chat? Who you got? If you don't recall, this is the third rematch, or third time they're fighting. Last time, Tyson Fury did kind of beat the shit out of Deontay Wilder. I'm not going to lie. And before that, I believe it was a draw. Fight one was a draw, yes? But Tyson got knocked down, but it was a draw. Yes. Anyways, Deontay Wilder did lose the last fight. That's the first time he's lost since the 2008 Olympic Games, I think.
Wow.
He was 42-0-1 at the time. He is now, with 41 knockouts, he is now 42-1-1. And boy, he just can't stop making excuses for why he lost that fight. I know, it's so runny. So, this is the list of excuses that Deontay Wilder has come up with since said fight. 1, he was outraged that his then trainer, Mark Breland, he got rid of that trainer, by the way, threw in the towel. He said it was too early. Anyone with a brain who was watching that fight knew it wasn't too early. The man didn't know where he was for half that fight. Got the shit kicked out of him. It was the right call. So, he bitches out his trainer for stopping the fight too soon. He wasn't done, blah, blah, blah. In June, at an introductory news conference to announce the trilogy fight, Wilder couldn't contain his rage even though he never said a word. He refused to answer questions, staring blankly at his phone and headphones on, leaving new trainer Malik Scott to speak on his behalf. They also had a 6-minute stare down this time. So 6 minutes of uninterrupted staring at the... Yeah. Wilder was known as one of the good guys, but anytime he loses, including in the 2008 Olympic Games, he comes up with these crazy excuses. I don't know why. He says he didn't hurt me at all. It was a simple fact that my uniform coming out was too heavy. I didn't have no legs from the beginning of the fight. Which, all right, cool. If you're wearing a 40-pound flak jacket before the fight, maybe your legs, whatever. I mean, you're like a 300-pound man, but
I don't accept that somebody who's been conditioning for a fight all of a sudden has no conditioning because they walked out in something heavy. I don't even think I can give him like that. Well, maybe that's pretty lame.
Listen, this guy really got screwed over. Not only did he pick the wrong clothing to wear out, but his trainer also stopped the fight too early. So clearly neither of them his fault.
Yeah.
He then accused his own trainer of spiking his water.
Well, why would he do that?
That's a great question.
What did he spike it with? Chlorine?
So not only did his trainer fuck him over and get him too heavy of clothes on the walkout.
That's terrible.
His trainer also threw in the towel too soon. His trainer also spiked his water. And he said that someone tampered with Fury's gloves. So Fury's fist was further in his glove than his.
Oh. What did they say what he said he spiked the water with?
Nope, just spiked his water.
Was it with more water?
What was that?
With Gatorade powder?
Dude, he specifically asked for H2O and he got H3O.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
Anyways, so too heavy of clothes, water spiked, Tyson Fury cheated, and the towel got thrown in too soon. Basically, this guy got completely screwed over.
Yeah, that sounds terrible
Yeah.
for him. I really
Yeah.
do feel bad.
But hey, we get a rematch on Saturday, so maybe he can, not find an excuse to.
Now, is there something, because I feel like this happens the most in MMA, boxing, all the combat sports. I mean, their names are Fury and Wilder.
Tyson Fury and Deonte Wilder.
How much do you think having a cool name that implies that you could beat someone up helps
It has
you
to play into
be a
something.
professional fighter?
Because there's very few times you see a fighter's name that's like,
Dan Johnson.
yeah, like even John Jones. Like, if
That's
I heard a
cool.
guy named John Jones, I'd be like, that dude could beat the living shit out of
Yeah,
him.
there's a 50-50 shot.
Chuck Liddell.
Mm.
Forrest Griffin. Rampage Jackson. Now, that was a nickname, but like. Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Like, dude, all of these guys have one thing in common, and it's that their name is, like, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Yeah. That's
Conor
a scary
McGregor. Actually, that one probably not as much.
one. Yeah, that one's just like, and he's got the whole Irish guy thing. It's a very Irish name.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So it helps with that
does help with
aspect. But there's this one, dude. Fury?
Yeah,
Wilder?
I know. Dude, it's...
Who's Wilder? Am I right? That's the question we'll have to ask. Gotta make money off the name. Oh, this is Mr. Sniffles.
Dude, I'm sick. I've had a sore throat for 2 days now, and now I have the sniffles. If you can tell me what movie that's from, I'm giving you a free week of VIP. Stop rushing me!
Oh no, that was for the answer. For the free. Man, I was trying to give you that game show vibe.
I wouldn't say Chuck Liddell. Eric gotta dress warmer when he's working in that car. I'm actually afraid that Isaac actually saw me handing out Nerfies on the corner.
Dude, you're not
Isaac, where are
supposed
you
to-
from? Why are you so close to us? Also, when are we going to bet on sports at a sports book together?
True.
Seems like a very easy, Like, hey, Isaac, did you go to Temple? Is that why you're always in the North Philly realm?
Yeah, wait. Nobody's taking playoff Nerfies. You gotta get off the street.
But I made
You
Ten-
gotta
I
get
made
off the
$10
street.
yesterday.
You gotta get off the
I made
street.
$10 yesterday. Now every pick is $10, but and he might have been homeless, but he found $10. Did I accept the $10? Yes.
You don't ask questions.
Did
I get
hit?
it. I get
no,
it.
but like I used to live in Fishtown until a few weeks ago. Oh, okay. Alright.
Fishtown.
I do like me some Fishtown.
Fishtown's a great time.
A nice little spot there. Terrible cheesesteak. I forget what. I'm gonna talk about this. Isaac, do you know what cheesesteak place I'm talking about? There's one in
feel like-
Fishtown, and it's so bad. It's like Josh's or something. I don't remember, but it is a terrible, terrible cheesesteak. It was on Grubhub my sophomore year when we were in the dorms. We're like, oh, shit,
Cheesesteak.
you know it's not really good,
Yeah.
cheesesteak, and that was the only one. And we're like, oh, let's try it. Biggest disappointment I've ever had in my life. I couldn't believe it. I vowed to never, ever, ever go to that place ever again, or let anyone else ever go to that place ever again. Joe's? Was it Joe's? I thought Joe's was good.
I like Joe's.
I think it wasn't Joe's. Maybe. Nah, I don't think it was Joe's. I forget where it was. There's one other in the fish town, and it's just, it was bad. Anyways, what else do we have? Oh, Kyrie Irving is going to miss his first preseason game.
Wow.
Due to not being vaccinated. Looks like this might actually happen. He might stand true to his word. Kyrie, please get vaccinated so we don't have to keep listening to this, because I don't want to hear about this all season.
Yeah, that's honestly.
Yeah, because we're going to hear about it all season.
Yeah.
And I don't want to. I don't care. I don't. I have noticed everybody always does those flash VIP sales after they've been losing, and I find it funny. Yeah, I just give out free weeks. If we had a couple bad days, I'm like, free week for you, free week for you. You over there, you get a free week. I love the flash sales every day.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite. When I see someone doing them like every other day, I'm like, dude, do you ever charge regular price? I can't justify having one VIP member pay this amount of money and another VIP member pay this amount of money. You know what I mean? Like, imagine you get a VIP member at like $100, right?
Yeah.
Because I know who Braxton is talking about at this moment. This person charges $120. The next day, you do a flash sale, and someone pays it for $40.
Well, that's just how every sale works, isn't it?
Yeah, but like, I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it sucks. It
I was like,
absolutely
yeah.
sucks, but
I guess I get it. To a certain point. But yeah, why are you doing it every day?
yeah, I don't know.
Isn't a flash sale supposed to be like once in a flash? Like a flash flood, you know? But hey, you do you. Boy. Spaces got intense last night. Gambling Twitter got intense last night. I'm gonna have to do a little tweet after the show to advise the public on who we should be trusting around here.
Man, just trust us.
Oh, dude, you should have seen the self promos across Twitter Spaces last night. It was hysterical.
Yeah.
There'd be like two guys going at it. Obviously, case number one, and then case number two would be going at it. And then there would just be some fucking jabroni who walks in and is like, oh, I post all my picks for free. You could come and look at my page. Or some dude like, oh, I'm holding a capper tournament. You guys can go head to head. Yeah, that's a bad one too. Also, when someone posts a ticket that they say is theirs and it's not even in the same time zone as said person, that's a red flag. Red flag. I don't know how I didn't notice that, Stephanie, because I was like literally going over that whole ticket to see what happened. But I don't want to talk about it anymore. We talked about it enough last night. What else we got? We got any other news stories today?
Yes, I have all of my news story. I got several.
Oh, you got a whole lineup over there.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready. Enlighten me.
So going back on the NBA players in that scheme, so there's a lot more information about it. As we mentioned yesterday, 18 former NBA players charged with pocketing about $2.5–3 million, defrauding the league's health and welfare benefit plan.
How many of them? 18?
Oh yeah, 18 players. I was like, dollars players. Yeah, 18 players.
Wow.
So it's which I maybe this is the wrong thing to think, but immediately I was like, $2.5 million or 18 former NBA players doesn't seem like.
Yeah, but in terms of health insurance fraud, $100,000 per person is like.
Oh yeah, I guess as a crime.
Oh yeah.
But just like.
Oh yeah, like why?
Doesn't it? I don't know. I'd be trying to get more out of him.
Right, like
scheme. I don't know.
Why are you risking everything for $100,000?
I don't know.
When you already, like, I get probably most of these guys didn't handle their money well, as most professional athletes don't. But like, really, $125,000 over what? 30 years, 20 years?
No.
Or is this as of recent?
No, this is over like 3 years.
Over 3 years?
Yeah, most of these guys retired about 4 or 5 years ago. It seems like.
Oh, okay.
So they're just claiming fictitious medical dental expenses. So after this all came out, FBI agents came and arrested 15 ex-players and one of their wives. This whole thing started in 2017.
Not the wife.
I know, one lady just is like with 15 former NBA players in the paddy wagon driving around.
You think they just got a big van and like knocked on their doors? Like, hey.
No, I think they had several vans.
Okay.
So
Like a noise complaint kind of lineup, or?
what do you mean? It's
Well, it's like 3 vans for a noise complaint. I heard that's protocol.
I don't know, man. Just the FBI, you know. They just came to investigate. So it was all about fraudulent claims, get reimbursed for procedures that never actually happened. Then it turns out the prosecutors were like, well, here's your travel records, here's your emails, here's your GPS data.
Oh,
and
well, they got everything.
Yeah, and you were not at a medical place getting the medical procedure that you got the money for. One instance, an ex-player was playing basketball in Taiwan when he was supposed to be getting $48,000 worth of root canals on crowns on 8 teeth.
Did you hear about the root canal one?
No.
2 different players got a root canal the exact same day at the exact same location.
Really?
Yeah. You'd think if you were trying to pull this off, you wouldn't be so dumb.
Well, this guy got a root canal in Beverly Hills while he was in Taiwan. So that's also pretty dumb.
Yeah.
Uh,
But, like, wouldn't you at least do, like, a separate day or maybe 2 separate locations rather than having the exact same procedure?
or just try to be in the area for that one day to pocket like $50,000.
I would think if you have $47,000 on the line, the least you could do is maybe, like, be
just
in the general
be in
vicinity.
yeah.
That's good thinking there.
Yeah, the thing that stinks is it is all supposed to be so past NBA players can have like good health care and benefits and be able to pay for stuff.
Good morning, Cam. Hi, sorry.
Which is something that is really important for athletes after they're done being athletes. But all these fraudulent claim things, this is not the first one, and it will definitely not be the last one, are making a lot of associations and leagues really concerned about.
Well, yeah, I mean, like we said yesterday, the first instance of this was 3 weeks ago in the NFL.
Yeah.
When 3 guys got
I
busted.
think it was at least like 6.
And then 3 weeks later, 18 guys get busted in the NBA. I'm sure the NHL and MLB are looking at this like, do we have to check our records too?
Yeah.
Like, is there something going on over here? And I'm sure there is. Like, if this happened in 2 of those leagues, I can't imagine it's not happening in other leagues.
And I think the main thing is what was probably the least profitable year in sports in the last century. It's probably last year.
Say that again.
So the least profitable year in sports, probably in the last century.
Oh yeah,
It's probably last year.
as far as like compare or like
yeah,
rel-
not
like
no,
yeah.
for inflation
But
and
relative
all.
wise,
But
yeah, probably. I mean, barring like a lockout or something stupid happening in that, it is probably one of the least profitable relative wise in the past 100 years.
So everybody's now looking, where did our money go? Because you don't have an infinite pot of money anymore.
Mhm.
We have to actually check. And I think that there will be quite a few things like this.
I think the NFL did it first and just opened the eyes to everyone else, and everyone else is like, oh, maybe we should check that too.
Yeah.
NBA does a literal 2-week investigation and is like, holy shit, we got a problem.
Seems like the biggest name was Tony Allen.
Oh, hey, good call on that one yesterday, by the way. Shout out the fellas for Stafford longest pass completion yesterday. Attaboy.
Hey.
Attaboy. Well done.
And the G-Jacks. That was a crazy call, Braxton. He said he gets 1 catch and it's huge.
Nice.
They got mad under 1.5 over yardage.
Wow, did he? Wow.
Or
Wow.
longest
Yeah.
reception.
Wow.
That was a crazy call, and it absolutely.
Also, we were all right about DK Metcalf last night. Do not get fooled by his 2 touchdowns. We were all correct about DK Metcalf not doing well last night.
And we said he'll probably score a touchdown. Maybe.
Yeah, he got stuffed all game long and made 3 great catches. But yeah, anyways, continue on your.
Well, the main thing is these guys are all supercharged now. They're all going to Oh wow, I didn't know this. Apparently there was another one in the NFL where doing a whole healthcare fraud scheme. So it seems like, again, I think a lot of people are now checking their budgets, seeing where all this money's going.
Huh.
And I think there could be a lot. I think this is just the start.
$2.4 million missing here. I wonder what happened.
Yeah, so Tony Allen's probably the biggest name on here. They all carry the potential of up to 20 years in prison. Wow. And then, wait, what? So then one of the guys is also charged with aggravated identity theft, which carries a potential penalty of up to 2 years in prison. Let me just say, I think stealing someone's identity
is much
aggressively
worse.
Yeah, it's much worse than
faking
taking like
a root
$40,000 from the NBA.
Yeah.
Whatever. Get over it, NBA.
10 years for one instance and 2 for the other? That
Yeah.
makes no sense.
Yeah, Tony Allen's wife was the one who was
Oh shit, really?
she was the one wife. Ooh. Now that's the question we should be asking. Will Big Baby Davis be able to play in the Big 3 league anymore?
I don't think Big Baby Davis is going to play basketball in front of cameras for a while.
No?
I think he might play it in the courtyard, but yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. So that seems to be the thing. It's all do you ever, whenever you hear this stuff, sometimes it's like, it's hard not to think, man, I'd be a lot better at being fraudulent.
I could do so many more smarter things if I decided to be a bad person. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to be a bad person, at least be a smart bad person. Don't be a dumb bad person. If you're dumb, which, hey, just choose to be a good person. It's much easier. You get in a lot less trouble. That's
true. But also the dumb bad people are less scary to society.
Yeah, it's true. What was I just going to say? Oh, speaking of sports scandals and everything, new Netflix series, Bad Sport, fucking fantastic. They're all hour-long episodes. There's 6 of them. And it's all about, like, scandals in sports history. I'm done with 3 now, and it is so freaking good. Arizona State college basketball point shaving scandal is number 1. Number 2 was Randy something, Formula 1 racer, who literally ran an entire like drug smuggling company through his racing, and that's how he like paid for his racing, like tens of millions of dollars worth of weed. It was crazy. And then the other one is Juventus paying off refs, basically. Crazy. But yeah, if you haven't watched it yet and you're a fan of documentaries and things and just like good stories, Bad Sport on Netflix is killer. I am hooked. It's really good.
It's really good.
Yeah, I watched 2 of them yesterday. Very good. What else? You got anything else you want to talk about before we scoodle on there?
Did you hear about Carey Price?
Yeah, I heard that he is done. He's going to the Players Association for something, but I don't. Is it his knee or is he just trying to help out?
No, it's he entered the NHLPA Joint Player Assistance Program,
I just
citing
don't even know what that is.
Citing mental health as a reason.
Okay.
So I think that this is basically like a lot of the time if people get in trouble and have something where they can't play, they go through this, but he voluntarily entered this.
Okay. Well, he battled a knee, right? Knee injury all of last season.
Yeah, he was out for a while.
So maybe that takes a toll on you.
I'm sure.
I mean, Carey Price is probably one of the all-time best goalies. Like,
yeah,
top 20, top 10. I don't know if I can put him in top 10, but it's got to be damn close.
Yeah, he's in
He's
the conversation.
Top goaltender of all time. Yeah, I hope he is. There more on that or? Just...
Yeah, so he's gonna be in there for at least 30 days. Everyone's super supportive. Where is it? His wife had a really really nice thing about just like, hey. Yeah, I think his wife did actually rat him out.
She really did.
Yeah.
And now there's an investigation on Evander Kane, right? Or did he get exonerated? I forget.
I'm not sure.
Actually, you keep going. I'll find out.
But this guy's wife had a much nicer little thing to say about, how shedding a light on all this kind of thing, we don't really know exactly why, besides mental health is a broad thing.
Oh my God, Evander Kane. This dude just can't fucking get it right.
Did I say fake vax card?
No, we'll talk about it.
Okay. But yeah, so he's gonna be in that program. I don't know. All the statements that everyone's been making is like very I don't know. Like the Canadiens general manager said, because your hockey career lasts so many years, but you have the rest of your life, your kids, your family. That's the most important thing. I think this seems like obviously it's not good that he had to go into this program.
Yeah.
But it's good that it's available, and it seems to be good that no one's just like shitting on him for not playing.
Yeah, no, I hope he comes back after 30 days because Carey Price is the legend that he is. I'm surprised we don't see more of this after injuries. Actually, I think there's probably a stigma behind it where players don't want to go voluntarily put themselves in a mental health thing because, one, that means you miss time.
Yeah.
Two, it probably, as bad as it sounds, it probably lowers your value, your stock as a player. Not that Carey Price is really worried about that in this point of his career, but no, I hope we see some more of that because
that's kind of so.
You can't tell me Carey Price is the only fucking guy who's going through mental health in the NHL right now.
Yeah, Dale Weiss said, he said the amount of people this will impact and help by a guy of this magnitude coming out and saying he needs help will be astronomical.
Yep.
And I don't know if I just don't hear about other leagues having this thing, but the NHLPA seems to be a really good thing. They have a player assistance program they founded in 1996 where you can call a confidential phone line, and then they assist players and families with mental health, substance abuse, on other matters, and they have counselors in every NHL city.
The NHL as an organization is very much ahead of other leagues.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Now, I will say that it's also because the players themselves are much easier to handle
they seem
than
to
other
just want
leagues.
to play hockey.
It's a very known stigma. Also, do you know who, as my schooling and everything taught me, and I've met a lot of people who have been GMs of teams and things like that. You know what's the hardest? All GMs talk about it. The hardest sport, the easiest is hockey, by the way. They say the easiest to maintain, to coach, to GM is hockey. Like most of them are stand-up guys.
Yeah.
The worst you're ever gonna get is some dude with a coke problem, and like it happens in sports. But he's like, they're all stand-up guys. They all just want to play hockey. They all make way too much money for their own good, and they're just Canadians who grew up playing in a pond and have a lot of money now.
Yeah.
Or just like guys that just go buy a ranch and they're just living on there. Like it's a very easy league to manage. Do you know what the hardest one is? They say, and I have heard it from probably 3 different GMs and another like game day operations and a couple other things that have said it. They all say the exact same thing.
I'm going to say baseball.
Baseball.
Wow.
Baseball.
See, I went for the one that I wouldn't have thought.
And they all say the exact same thing. You say, you want to know why? And they said, because they can do something 3 out of 10 times, and they're a god for it. He goes, the other problem is, one guy who managed a minor league baseball team, is now a professor and everything. He said, it's also because a lot of the players are Dominican or Puerto Rican or whatever. He goes, where they come from, they're literally idols. They don't pay for shit. Everyone does everything for them. They walk out of the car and they are mobbed by people. And he's like, they get to the MLB and it's not like that anymore.
Right.
And he's like, they held themselves on such a pedestal. And he's like, it is so hard to negotiate with baseball players to anything because they just think they are so incredibly good. And I feel like soccer could be the exact same way too.
Yeah.
I haven't heard soccer, but as a soccer player and everything, and I was in the same mindset too. You always think you're the best player. You kind of forget that there's 10 other guys on the field.
Right.
And soccer players just have that mindset where I'm the best on the field. I'm guilty of it as well when I played. But yeah. But speaking of more NHL, Evander Kane. This fucking dude. So, by the way, the sports betting thing has been cleared. He was exonerated. They didn't find any evidence that he bet on himself or any NHL games, blah, 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 blah. So that is completely gone. Now, could he have done it through a third party and blah, blah, blah?
Yeah, totally. 100%.
Considering his wife completely ratted on him, and I don't know why she'd lie about that, besides the fact that he sexually assaulted her.
Well.
So we have Evander Kane sports betting on himself.
Okay.
Cleared.
All good.
Sexual abuse and assault on his wife, not cleared.
No, he did that.
Not cleared. He probably did that.
It seems to be the case.
Gambling addiction, had to put himself in bankruptcy. Yep. Now, the newest episode of Evander Kane. Being investigated by NHL after allegedly using a fake COVID-19 vaccine card. You fucking idiot. I'm sorry. I kind of enjoyed Evander Kane before this, but this dude is so stupid. Not only are you sports betting on yourself, sorry, I know they allegate and there's no evidence of it. I still think it's true. No one just says that randomly. Especially not when the dude's an avid gambler and has literally gotten himself into debt. Like, sorry. Not only that, you beat your wife, and now you can't even do the COVID right. You just do the thing. He's being investigated that he used a fake COVID-19 vaccination card. According to the source, the investigation centers on whether Kane submitted a fraudulent vaccine. Okay, obviously, as well as on the domestic assault allegations made by his estranged wife, Anna Kane, in the recent divorce filing. The NHL has begun interviews on the case, and there is no timeline for completion of the investigation. It is unclear whether Anna Kane is participating in the investigation. She did not participate in the league's recent investigation when Evander Kane gambled, blah, blah, blah. Using a fake vaccination card is illegal in the United States and Canada and is against NHL rules. Shocker. Can't believe that.
Yeah, I don't think they even needed to tell us that.
With this process ongoing, Kane, who was not with the Sharks when training camp started, is remaining away from the team and its facility as the regular season nears. So he is really just digging himself a deep hole. The NHL's COVID-19 protocol rules are vague, but sources suggest that the league would look to suspend Kane if it is proved that he produced a fake vaccine. Yeah.
Now,
also, can't you get in jail for that?
Yeah, you can get.
He's gonna face federal.
I actually
crimes
saw
if he did
this.
shit.
It's like I want to say like a 6-figure fine.
Yeah, as well as dude, it's illegal. Fuck the rules of the NHL. You can't do that. He's gonna get in serious trouble. If they
I wonder
prove this.
how you get caught.
I mean, if it's something where you're just showing someone, I could see a very easy fraudulent. Yeah, but when you have to submit your COVID-19 vaccine, I'd imagine there's a lot of different things that they can look over.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. I wonder what part of it. I wonder if it was because I know it has you have the batch thing on. I wonder what part of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can use to be Yeah, Hard Knocks.
Hard Knocks hockey would be also the funniest thing.
Yeah,
ever, because these guys sit there and chirp each other all day long. The Hard Knocks hockey would be absolutely hysterical. But also, it wouldn't be as entertaining because it would just be a bunch of nice guys being like, "Oh, sorry."
Yeah, also true.
Hard Knocks hockey. I really wish that was a thing. Ryan Malone from the Lightning gets his paycheck, goes to his plug, gets about a pound of coke on his desk, and goes, After every single game. That man has a serious coke problem. But hey, he's damn good at hockey. Good for you.
Sounds like a coke
Whatever
solution.
keeps you going, I guess. Anyways, we should probably kick it to bets, huh? His mugshot is rough. Yeah, he was on a lot of cocaine. On a lot of it. Uh-oh.
Cocaine.
Cocaine. All right, we should kick it to the break for bets. Come back because we have 4 MLB games. We have 3 NHL preseason games.
Wad.
We have 1 WNBA Game 5 semifinals to go to the finals tonight.
Thank God.
And we have some preseason basketball, I do believe.
Yeah, we do.
I think you're going to have to be the official fellas NBA capper this season.
I'll tell you what.
I cannot get with it.
My problem last year was first day of actual NBA games, I went like 0-8.
Yeah.
And I just mentally said,
Just couldn't do it.
Table tennis time.
Okay.
I just gave up on that. And then as the season went on, I was doing some random. Bless your soul.
Thank you.
I was doing
That's
some.
really got all of it out of that one.
But I was getting into some stuff. I was getting towards the end of the season. I was heating up. I'm looking forward to this one quite a lot.
I would like to advise. You gotta get those demons out.
I'm not
bro.
blessing you for that one.
Why? I got all the demons out on that one.
Yeah, you're already blessed.
Fine. I would like to say I called the Cavs win the other day because the Atlanta Hawks started Gorgie Zhang.
Gargi.
I knew that was coming, but other than that, yeah, I don't have a good feel for the NBA. I'm also like not as educated in the NBA as I am in other sports. That's why I've taken a back seat on college football this year. I'm just like, I'm gonna stick to my
Can't
strong
cap them
suits.
all.
Yeah, I gotta stick to my strong suits. Cam, I was so close to hitting all of those. I took an alternate under on the Sixers game that missed by half a point. That was the only reason I lost basketball yesterday. My fault. Dumbass. Got some good games today, too. Take the Heat +5. Spurs getting 96%, 98%. That's all I have to say.
Well.
Anyways, let's
All
take
right.
it to a break. I need to blow my nose. And then we'll come back for bets.
Yes.
Please enjoy our 5-minute flaming tire. Sean's still mad at me about it.
It's just every time I see it, I'm like, yeah, that's flaming time. Yeah, look, ready? You want to see it?
Yeah, right.
That's interesting.
Fellas.
Fellas.
Hi, fellas.
Hey.
Hi, fellas.
Wow. Fellas.
All right, fellas, it's
Betting
time for
time.
bets. As I was talking with Sean at the break, figured out why I can't get verified on sports books anymore, but we'll just leave that where it is. Disappointing. Kind of cool, but I'd rather just get verified by sports books,
Yeah, right.
honestly. But the case has been solved. We have cracked the code. I am actually a citizen.
Wait,
I
was
just can't get
your
verified.
so could you make an account and not deposit, or could you not make an account at all?
They won't verify me.
Okay, that's weird because I tried to use a bunch of first bet stuff on Caesar yesterday and I couldn't make a deposit.
Oh, really?
My account was all set up. I tried straight from bank, from card. Tried a couple options. They're like, no, I don't want your money.
Nope, they just will not verify me.
Weird.
That's why I
Wow.
ran into all the error messages.
Yeah.
That's why I ran.
Wait, how did we go? Wait, we went away.
We went away.
How did we go away? I don't know, but we're back now. Sorry about that.
What happened?
I don't know.
Whoa!
That was weird.
What was that?
That was weird.
Dollar bills in my face.
That wasn't supposed to happen. But now we're back again. That was.
Anyways,
Anyways,
boy, I'm really feeling this.
Yeah,
song.
it's a good one. What's this
This
one?
is really pumping me up. This is 22. It's got to be 22. I don't know what the name is though.
Oh, dude, this is Home.
Home.
22
Night
Home.
Flyer into Home.
Yeah, Home by All at Once.
This is a good little.
Bang.
All right, it's time, fellas. Let's get into it. Let's start with what the people really want. The MLB.
Yeah,
This is what we want to talk
the one that counts the most.
The one that counts. We do have a game at 2 o'clock today, fellas. 2 o'clock, 4:30, 7 o'clock, and 9:30. So let's get into it. First game, we have Lucas Giolito versus Framber Valdez. Looks like the White Sox are getting slightly underdogged again today, while the Houston Astros are getting favored. Great game by the Houston Astros yesterday. Great game by Jose Altuve. Thank you, Jose Altuve.
Thank you, Jose.
Xander Bogaerts for hitting our free play on Twitter yesterday, as well as the one in VIP. We really appreciate you. Also, VIP, if you weren't here for me to brag about it earlier, I'm going to brag about it one more time. VIP fucking crushed it yesterday. We were a half point away from an entire sweep, basically. But I think we ended up going 6-1 or 5-1, whatever. Whatever it was a lot, and we won a lot of money. It was great. Great time. Anyways, Lucas Giolito, Framber Valdez. Let me get into pitcher versus batter data real quick. I just need to check out a few things, Get real set up for this one. All right. This one is interesting because Lucas Giolito is 11-9, 3.53 ERA, 1.1 WHIP, 5.2 average innings pitched. On base percentage 276, earned run log 10132, 12216. So very normally doesn't give up much, gives up a couple. It really doesn't get shelled anytime. Does like to give up his home runs though. He hasn't given up any in his last 3 starts, but before that he had given up a home run in 5 of his last 7 starts. So definitely look for some home runs today, possibly. Looked like the Houston Astros are cranking those bats. You look like you're ready to say something real quick.
This was something that I was eyeing up yesterday.
Yeah.
And I looked more into it, and I think you just have to take both teams to win by 4 runs or more. And I'll tell you why.
Really?
Here is Can you shut up? Sorry, not you, not you. Eric. I'm sorry.
Almost
But
had a fight in the fellas show.
yeah, if you look, let's see. How far back can we go? Okay, since August 13th, 2019,
That's a long time.
there's been one game decided by 4 or less points between the Astros and the White Sox. 6-1, 4-0, 10-1, 7-1, 8-2, 7-3, 2-1, that's the one, 10-2, 13-9.
Wow. That's actually really insane.
And it's like
JP, I don't know.
over, under, they both win some, they both lose some. I don't know who wins it.
Should
But
you just take both teams?
I think that I might personally just do both teams win by 4 or more. Astros win by 4 or more is plus 425. White Sox win by 4 or more is plus 400, which is weird because the
Wait, what?
I know. Also
That don't
weird.
make no sense.
It's all very weird. Oh, actually, the White Sox are the favorite on DraftKings. Significant. They're getting minus 115. Astros getting minus 105 on DraftKings. On BetUS, White Sox getting plus money.
What? Excuse me.
Yeah, so this game is kind of here and there all over the place.
Excuse me. What? Anyways, actually, I can kind of see why. I do understand why. Framber Valdez, 11-6, 3.14 ERA, 1.25 WHIP, 6.0 average innings pitched. So on the surface, very similar stats between these two pitchers. On base percentage, 313, which is much higher than Lucas. Earned run log, 41044203114. So a lot of red flags in there.
Yeah.
A lot of red flags in there. Home runs, he gave up 2 his last game, and then he had only given up a home run in 2 of his last 9 games before that. So maybe a home run. I wouldn't quite bank on it, but I'm sure someone in the White Sox is looking to go yard. Pitcher versus batter data. So this is against Lucas Giolito for the Houston Astros. 213 average, 259 on base percentage, 440 slugging, 699 OPS, and a 301 WOBA. Very, very average, mediocre stats. Maybe for Lucas Giolito, that's a little bit high considering he is a very good pitcher this year. And so I guess the Houston Astros lay into him a little bit, but that's because they are Houston Astros and their bats are pretty crazy. So those stats are actually not that impressive. Now, the White Sox against Framber Valdez is a little bit more impressive. 279 average with a 340 on-base percentage, 535 slugging, 875 OPS with a 379 WOBA. So that's almost touching the 400 WOBA, which is that tends to get that's quite a bit. I feel like I haven't heard Giolito's name since his no-hitter early in the year. Yeah, he's been quiet. But quiet kind of in a good reason. I think if you're a pitcher and your name has stayed quiet, that's a good thing. Like if no one's talking about you, I think that's kind of a good thing. Because normally we only talk about pitchers if they're just getting absolutely shelled or throwing no-hitters. And he has not let up over 3. He's let up 3 earned runs against the Angels 3 weeks ago. And then he let up 6 earned runs on August 4th. And other than that, he's literally only let up 1 or 2 earned runs every single game. So consistent, quiet. He's going to let up a couple runs, but it probably won't be too many. Now, the White Sox do hit Framber Valdez very well. Now, not that many at-bats, 5, 7, 8, 8, 3, 7, 4, 1. So it's not that impressive. However, the Astros have faced Lucas Giolito 12, 10, 11, 15, 7, 9. So they definitely have a little more data on that. As far as hits in this game, Moncada, maybe. Tim Anderson is always someone that you got to look for. But I think Moncada and
Gotta do a little Jose Altuve.
do we got to run it back with Altuve?
He's had a hit.
So good in the playoffs.
He's had a hit in the last 10 Astros playoff games.
Yeah, he's so good in the playoffs. I think we got to go Altuve again. I agree. We took him yesterday.
He's
Run
at
it back.
Actually, I don't know if that's just on here or not, but at half a run, he's super juiced.
At what, minus like 240?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it normally is. Also, Yordan Alvarez looks like he's going to have a great playoffs, judging by yesterday and judging by how he's looked towards the end of the season. Yordan Alvarez to hit a dinger again today is not a bad bet. It looks like the man's heating up. That's the thing. There's some guys out there that when playoffs come around, you just bet them no matter what because they are who they are.
Right.
The Jose Altuves of the world. I can't think of anyone else right now, but those kind of guys.
That's one of them.
Yeah, you just stick with the guy. As far as this game goes, man, this is a toughie. We did sweep the board in MLB yesterday, by the way.
Beautiful.
Rays -1. Astros team total over. Probably should have put it on the money line as well, but we'll take it.
Take those.
No greed. There was no greed yesterday. Very simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Straight ahead. What's the over/under on this? 8?
Yes.
You feeling it over too?
I wanted to say it, but I'm scared.
I am too. 8 runs is a lot.
8 runs is a lot. Well, 7 yesterday in a very ugly fashion.
Very ugly fashion. I kind of want to do that White Sox team total over, but I can't.
I know. I don't like them both at -130 and the 3.5.
Yeah, neither do I.
I don't like. I would almost
This is a tough one.
rather. I would rather take the game total than either team total. I think.
Yeah. It's gonna be real hard to beat the Houston Astros. I'm just gonna throw that.
Yeah.
out there.
No, they look great.
I don't see this team losing much, at least not in this series. I think the Astros are going to have a very easy series here. So my leans will be Astros to win. However, I do think I definitely give the nod to Giolito over Framber Valdez. I do think Giolito.
Maybe Astros first 5 or something, or White Sox first 5 or something.
That could be the way to go with this. But I will say I lean the over and I lean the Houston Astros to win. I think those are both pretty safe. There's really nothing on all these games. There's really nothing on the public that's swaying me either direction. There's no big stacks. Everyone's very 50-50 today. So that's a tough one as game one, but Astros to win and the over are my definite leans there.
Astros to win by 4 or more. White Sox to win by 4 or more.
Hey man, there's something. It's been since 2019.
It's been a long time.
It's pretty crazy. All right, second game of the day. We have this one at 4:30 today. Charlie Morton and the Atlanta Braves at +135 going against Corbin Burns and the Milwaukee Brewers at -162. Milwaukee is home tonight. Charlie Morton is 14-6, 3.34 ERA with a 1.04 WHIP, 5.2 average innings pitched, on base percentage 279. His earned run log 0.032321422. Not a big home run guy at all. Walks are actually sometimes a little high. Strikeouts very sporadic. His last 4 games 3-10, 8-3. So good luck getting a feel on the strikeouts there. Solid pitcher, but can let up some runs. Corbin Burns 11-5, 2.43 ERA with a .94 WHIP, 6.0 average innings pitched. On base percentage 248. His earned run log 3.130314001. He's given up 2 home runs in the last 3 games. Walks very much down. Strikeouts very sporadic, but can get extremely high if he's feeling it. But Corbin Burns was not that impressive down the stretch of the regular season. Maybe he has figured a couple things out. I'm taking a Yurfie in the Braves game. I like that. Maybe he's figured something out, and obviously playoffs, you always see different animals in the playoffs, but not very impressive down the stretch, I will say. What is Atlanta's team total over? Are they giving us plus money on the 3.5? Damn it. I was hoping to see a 2.5 somewhere today.
Maybe on. Oh, because that's 7 too. Yeah, that's a weird one where they give you the 3.5, and a 7, but one of them is
the over
plus.
here.
Yeah,
I do see it at 69 degrees and possible rain, with wind coming slightly left and back. So that may have something with it, but man, I think the over hits. Now, the Brewers are not very good against Charlie Morton. 184 average, 246 on base, 272 slugging, 517 OPS, 234 WOBA. So Charlie Morton is actually very good against the Milwaukee Brewers. Holy shit, can't say the same about Corbin Burns. 342 average.
Okay.
There we go. 375 on base. Whew. 711 slugging. And a 1.086 OPS with a 463 WOBA. Ladies and gentlemen, Atlanta Braves team total over and Atlanta Braves upset the Milwaukee Brewers. That's what I've got.
I'm with you.
Yeah, you like it?
100%.
I think the Braves honestly win this game.
Braves are 6-0 in their last 6 against winning teams.
Fuck yeah.
I think. Yeah, I kind of like the over as well. But yeah, I think the Braves here is a great little spot for a bit of a
Little upset
plus money
win,
upset.
Yeah, a little upset
yeah.
win here. So hit parlay, put the entire Braves lineup to get a hit. Honestly, like it is pretty impressive how good they are against him. Now we're not talking 20 at bats here. We're all talking under 10 at bats. So maybe pump the brakes a little bit. But Dansby Swanson is fucking one. Dansby Swanson will get an RBI today. 2. Dansby Swanson might hit a dinger today. Man's had 5 at-bats against Corbin. He's hit 4 times, and he went yard on him twice.
Jeez.
Also, Ozzie Albies, obviously a great pick. Freddie Freeman, obviously a great pick. They've only faced him basically one outing each, but they did well. Yeah, Dansby Swanson is my guy. I like Austin Duvall Dansby to get a hit. Also, I'm going to say it because I talked about this at the end of the regular season. Do not look past Soler. This guy always hits home runs, and no one ever has him on a ticket. Do not overlook Soler. Don't do it. Don't do it, Sean.
Okay, I won't.
Also, Christian Yelich to get a hit for the Brewers. 15 at bats, 6 hits. Pretty solid. But yeah, let's go Braves, huh?
Yeah, I actually think that Braves team total over is also
I like
absolutely
that.
worth
Plus
it.
115?
Yeah, looking back on their games this season, head to head, Atlanta actually scored 3.5 or more in all but the most recent game. But every other game this season, they scored 6, 5, 10, 5, 8, and then 1 in the last game.
And I mean, and even looking at their not playing against Brewers,
Yeah.
their bats in the last 10 games, 5, 6, 3. So there's the under. 1 under. 5, 7, 2. There's another under. 4, 10, 4, 4. So they've gone over 3.5. 8 out of the last 10 games.
Ooh, first 5 Braves team total. That's a good.
It's got to be
call.
1.5.
Yeah,
that's minus 115. 120.
I think I passed it. Where do they put these days? 1.5 plus 100.
Plus 100.
Yeah.
Really? Wow, that might be the one. I'm gonna go full game on it because I think that
I like the full game too.
Hey, Blonde Gambler, good to see you. Awesome. Once again, we are line and RBI hit and home run picks. Good.
Great minds.
Blonde Gambler is a hell of a prop hitter. She does very well. Stephanie, who's your home runs tonight? Come on, Steph. You gotta let us in.
Give us the good.
Give us the good, Steph. It's playoff time. Come on, Steph. We need you here. Anyways, no, I think, yeah, Braves to win. Braves team total over. Let's hit some plus money.
Yeah, I really like both of those.
Me too. All right, let's move on to the next game. We have at 7 o'clock, I believe. Yes, 7 o'clock. We have Chris Sale of the Boston Red Sox going against Shane Baz of the Tampa Bay Rays. Chris Sale getting plus 125. Shane Baz getting minus 145. Chris Sale, if you don't know who he is, you should probably start learning the name because he took 2 years off and came back and was like, hey, I'm better than when I left.
Me.
And we're like, oh, okay, cool. I didn't know. I'll run it back with Austin Riley. I love it, Isaac. Isaac's a big Austin Riley fan.
Yeah.
He's treated him well, I believe. Chris Sale, 5-1, 3.16 ERA, 1.34 WHIP, 4.2 average innings pitched. On base percentage actually up to a 333. Didn't know that. Earned run log 232112202. So maybe a little bit of an attackable Chris Sale here. He seems to have the good stuff. He gets himself out of a lot of predicaments. He does. He'll have guys on first and second. He'll get ground out in double plays. He'll have bases loaded. Like, his hits are very high, but his earned runs are very low. So, the Rays do, when they get people on base, though, you do not want people on base against the Tampa Bay Rays. That's all I have to say. Shane Baz, 2-0, 2.03 ERA, 0.68 WHIP, 4.1 average innings pitched. On-base percentage of a 184. The man has only played in 3 games this year.
Wow.
Started 3 games, I should say. He went for 5.2, and 2.2. He gave up 2, 0, and 1 earned run, but he gave up 2, 0, and 1 home runs. So all of his runs he's given up are home runs. Kind of interesting, actually. I'm going to guess we have no data on little Shane Baz, but we do have data on Chris Sale against the Tampa Bay Rays. 306 average, 364 on base, 486 slugging, 850 OPS, and 371 WOBA. If that means absolutely nothing to you, know that those are really big stats for Chris Sale. This team definitely lays into him. Nelson Cruz, 35 at-bats, 12 hits, 1 triple, 2 home runs. Yandy Diaz, 12 at-bats, 6 hits, 2 doubles, 1 triple. Wander Franco, 6 at-bats, 4 hits, 1 triple, 1 home run. Are we getting Tampa Bay Rays team total over 3.5?
Yeah, it's looking like that on BetUS. On DK, the king of drafts.
The king of drafts.
Where'd you go? You got 3.5. Mine is 135. A little uglier.
Ooh, that's a lot uglier. Wow, that's surprising, actually.
Yeah.
I do love the Tampa Bay FanDuel Brewers, Rays, and Dodgers all to win. Why did you have to say that?
Well, that makes you supposed to feel a little better about the Braves.
Okay, that makes me feel real good about the Braves. I still think the Rays win today. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pump the brakes on that one. I'll pump it just a bit, but I am gonna take Tampa Bay Rays team total over. And I really have a good feeling about the game total over on this as well.
Yeah, me too.
I have a very good feeling about the game total over. That looks like it's sitting at almost plus money, close to it at least. That's
Yeah, it should be. It looks like even plus 100 on BetUS, plus 105 on DraftKings.
We're all on Rays today. Huh?
Yeah,
all on Rays.
and
today.
I don't know. They seem to go all over the place. Where are they?
Let me look at Rays.
We're in Tampa.
We are in Tampa.
The Tampa Bay games seem to be going slower than the games in Boston in their head-to-head.
Really?
Random thought or random observation. Out of the last 5, the 2 in Tampa were 4-0, 5-0. 1 Boston, 1 Tampa. So that doesn't give us anything.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And then the ones in Boston were 11-10, 12-7, and 2-1. So it's really just all over the place.
You like the Randy bases over? All right. Randy could have. Hey, Randy was on fire yesterday. Randy hits a dinger. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Randy hit a dinger yesterday, right? I'm not making this up. Randy definitely hit a dinger yesterday. I was watching football while this game was going on. I'm sorry for my lack of.
Well, he's hit a home run for the Rays' last 5 playoff games.
Yes. So not only does he hit a home run, I think the very next inning, the man is on third base, times the pitcher's windup, and steals fucking home
Wow.
in a playoff game. Randy,
Savage.
you savage.
Savage.
You savage. MF, you.
MF Doom.
Dude, this man's. Rays have one of the best records with 100. Yes, very true. You got to go with no. I know. My man took extra steroids this morning for breakfast. Nelson Cruz. He's just mowing them down all day long until he gets, and then he's probably gonna bench press about 800 pounds before he gets in the lineup, just so he's looking real pumped and real swollen. And then this man is going to take his left hand off the bat, hold it with his right hand, and just swing. And that ball is going 668 feet out of the park.
It's going to hit the space station.
Nelson
Cause
Cruz
a vacuum.
is a scary, scary, scary human being.
I think if you're going to do a little hit parlay, got to toss a little Hunter Renfroe in there.
Ooh.
He has got a hit in each of the last, 5 games against the Rays.
Okay.
So that includes all those weird 0-point ones. That includes all those 11-run ones. Seems to be just consistent. At least gets a little hit.
We love consistency.
We love consistency.
That line changed on BetUS as well. The team total over for Tampa Bay Rays.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Just changed.
Look at that.
Looks like people are catching on. I don't think I want to take the Tampa Bay Rays in this one. I really want to take the Tampa Bay Rays. I really badly, really, really want to. Trust me. Very badly want to take Tampa Bay Rays. But I think this is where I need to be smart here and not get too cocky with it. Reel it in. I do like the team total over a lot. I think I like the game total over the most, honestly, in this one.
Yeah.
I don't see Shane Baz doing anything overly impressive. Team total is smart, and hold on. And I think Chris Sale goes on his same path of letting in 2 or 3 earned runs over 5-ish innings.
Okay, well, what about some first 5 information?
First 5 would be nice.
Oh, see, this is where I always get.
This is where you get sucked in.
This is where I get sucked in, like something like a Rays -0.5 first 5 plus 105.
That's not a bad bet at all.
That sucks me in.
That's actually a very good bet.
Yeah, I really like that. The Rays.
I really like that.
The team total over is only at 1.5, so it's very juiced. -145 there for the Rays.
But I mean,
but it's not bad for
145 is a winner,
1.5.
yeah.
It's a winner. Well,
and Chris Sale does tend to let up 2 or 3.
If he's 2 or 3, I like the 1.5.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Like you're thinking there.
Now.
Sorry. Keep going.
Sorry. So, would you say that Chris Sale will probably allow less hits than Shane Baz?
I don't know.
I just like these pitcher matchups.
More hits. Chris Sale gets hit a lot. It's just the fact that he gets himself out of it a lot. He's a very smart, very good pitcher that can get himself out of sticky situations.
Oh, dang. I got a thing. Like Gordon expected to play. And I was like, Josh Gordon? It's Melvin Gordon. He's still healthy. If you have fantasy, whatever. Good news. But not as exciting as Josh Gordon.
I know.
Ready to
I've been
play.
getting blown up from fantasy this morning. Just all these people not practicing. Everyone's dying. Yeah. Michael Brantley along with Christian Yelich in a hits parlay. So Renfroe, Brantley, and Yelich maybe. Okay.
I like that.
Really like Yelich today. Yelich. I think my 2 favorite. If I'm going 1 from every game, right? It's gonna be Jose. It's got to be Jose. Christian Yelich, and then who do I want in this one? It's got to be someone on the Rays. Has to be someone on the Rays. Maybe Wander. Is Joe West going to be behind the plate for... Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started on that fucking dude. That guy is so corrupt and blind at the same time.
Hey, he's retiring.
Yeah, he has to. It's gotten bad. It's gotten real bad. I do not know who will be behind... If he'll be... I'm sure he'll be behind one of these plates today. So that is something to look for, actually.
Let's see. We can see the actual schedule here for. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. What? Oh, they're just trying to promote that it's on Fox Sports 1. I see. I was like, what is an FS1?
What are you? Is this a race car?
You're on a real little F1 kick over there.
Hey, if I see F and 1 in the same word / sentence, I get going. Also, Lewis Hamilton is having great practice rounds ahead of the
Yes, he has
Turkish
the fastest
Grand
time
Prix.
in both.
Yeah. Remember, we got him at plus 130 on the show the other day. Formula One racing, Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton. So just to throw it out there. Hope he gets pole position tomorrow. Pole position, by the way, in my expertise of F1 means you start in first.
That's correct.
If Lewis Hamilton does get pole position, Lewis Hamilton's going to win.
True.
Because he is the fastest driver. Just saying. Are we done with the Rays and Red Sox game here?
Yeah, I was trying to see who was umpiring, but
whatever. Hey.
I'm sorry. That was a little violent.
All right, moving on. Last game of the night, 9:30. We got Dodgers and Giants in what should be one of the best MLB playoff series we have seen in a while.
Yeah, this will be a fun one.
Absolutely insane. It should live up to the hype. Absolutely 100%. I know everyone's hyping up this series, but it's for a good reason. Anyways, Walker Buehler for the Dodgers at minus 110-ish. going against the San Francisco Giants, who are at home with Logan Webb starting at plus money. Interesting. Walker Buehler, 16-4, 2.47 ERA, .97 WHIP, 6.1 average innings pitched, on base percentage 254, earned run log 1053260202. Now, if I read those stats out loud that I was just reading, you would not have expected that earned run log to come up next.
No.
1053260202. Giving up a home run in 5 of his last 10 starts. Honestly, Walker Buehler doesn't impress me much. He hasn't coming down the stretch. He reminds me a lot of Corbin Burns, who's also pitching tonight. Just couldn't keep it together down the stretch. Now, I know playoffs come around and guys click and everything like that, but he has struggled. And on the other side, Logan Webb, 11-3, 2.97 ERA, 1.1 WHIP, 5.1 average innings pitched, 287 on base percentage. He has also been struggling down the stretch here. Earned run log 4.042431012. I wouldn't consider him the ace anymore, honestly, even though he is considered the ace. I wouldn't, because he's just been giving up too many earned runs. Only 2 home runs in his last 10 starts, so probably not. I wouldn't bank on a dinger today in the Dodgers game, or for the Dodgers, I should say. Now, pitcher versus batter data. Very, very similar, but between the two teams. I give a slight edge to the Giants against Walker Buehler, but they're very similar. Both around 200 average, both around 280 on base, both around 330 to 340 slugging, OPS around 600, and WOBA right at about 270. So, very similar stats. The Giants have definitely faced Walker Buehler much more than the Dodgers have faced Logan Webb. I'm not sure quite how, but as far as someone to get a hit on Walker Buehler, I'm gonna go Yaz. Mike Yastrzemski. I gotta go Yaz today. And Evan Longoria. I think those are my 2. Now, Brandon Crawford. You always gotta think about them.
Be a little careful. A little careful.
Is Brandon Crawford still on IL? Has his 10 days come up? I don't even know. Someone know? Belt, too. No, not Belt. Not Belt today. Yastrzemski. And Evan Longoria. I like Yohan Moncada. I was talking about Yohan Moncada get a hit today. Anyways, for the game itself. Boy, do you have an idea for this one?
No. No, it's really tough.
Yeah, I feel that, Isaac. One of these, no matter what happens here, one of my futures dies with this series, so that kind of sucks.
I think if I'm just picking one, I'm going to go Dodgers.
Are you?
They're just hot. They're hotter somehow. Just
yeah, I mean, they beat the Cardinals coming in. Yeah,
they're on an 8-game win streak.
Yeah, and the Giants have won 8 of their last 10. Just 2 extremely hot.
So
teams.
it's
They're
really
such hot. They both peaked at the very right time. I'm gonna say Dodgers team total over against Logan Webb. Don't think he's had the stuff very much lately. Also, Dodgers bats have just been absolutely incredible. 3-8, 8-8, 11, 2-3, 2-4, 7. So very impressive. This game very much scares me, though.
Yeah,
very much scares me.
It'll be a great game. Scary to bet on.
Yep. I hope Dodgers win. Very much pulling for the Dodgers. Also, be careful on your home run bets. There's 18 miles an hour wind going straight out, but the forecast for the game is 56 degrees. That is a cold ball, and cold balls do not fly.
Crisp and cold.
Crisp and cold. Yeah, I hope the Giants win. I might honestly just take Giants money line as a personal bet just because I'd like to see them win. But I think where my money has to go is on the Dodgers team total over on this one. Kind of like the game total over as well, not going to lie. Both these pitchers are very susceptible to getting a lot of hits on them. But I put a little future on the Rays to win yesterday. Nice. I like that. What is the Rays at? Also, is there rain in the... Yes, there is rain in the forecast for the Braves game. So that is something we have to watch for as well. That may affect our team total over a little bit. But yeah, I think Dodgers team total over is where I'm going with this one. Maybe even the game total over. Oh, it's not in Atlanta, though. They are in Milwaukee. So that does cause a problem. That does cause a bit of a problem.
A little scary.
Anyways, that is MLB. I think we have a good, comfortable feeling for MLB tonight. I feel like, we might lose one, but we're going to win the majority of what we put out tonight. I feel like we have a good feeling. I like that we're going away from the FanDuel boosts and kind of a little bit. We're going away from what the public maybe is doing. You got a Brewers Stadium? See, I need to learn more about ballparks. Because I always forget who has a little rooftop and who doesn't. And that's like a big deal.
That's a big deal.
If you see temperature and shit. All right. Brewers. Indoor ballpark. We should be chilling then. Then I'd like Atlanta Braves team total over again. It's a movable fan-shaped roof. I like those. Those are retractable roofs.
Those are
Sweet. I like those a lot. All right. Moving on. We got to get off MLB. We got to talk about the most important sport tonight, the WNBA. Let's be honest. Game 5. Last game, pivotal game, the rubber match to go to the finals to take on the Chicago Sky and get home court advantage in the finals too. Whoever wins this gets home court advantage in the finals. The line is Mercury plus 5.5, Aces minus 5.5. Remember, we were in Las Vegas now. We split 1-1 in Vegas. We split 1-1 in Phoenix. Now we're back in Vegas. This is big for me. This is big. If I can get this game right, I will feel very, very happy. The over-under is set at 169, which is lower than what it's been most of the series.
Yeah.
It has been up to 174, 175, a couple different times. 169 is a little low. Now, pivotal game 5, defense is going to be hustling. But we still also have two of the best offenses in the WNBA. Sean, I think I'm going to go Mercury plus 5.5.
Wow.
I think I'm going to do it.
Wow.
It's scary because I could easily see the Aces winning by about 12. I could see it happening. But, man, the Mercury are so good. So when they're clicking, they're so good. Brittany Griner had an awful game last game. That is one of the main reasons that the Mercury fell so short last game is because Brittany Griner was playing terrible and Diana Taurasi just wasn't doing enough to pick up the slack. I don't think that happens again. I don't see that happening again. I think Brittany Griner is going to feast tonight. I don't know if it'll be enough for the Mercury to win, but 5.5 is a lot of points in a pivotal game. A lot of points.
Yes, it is.
I'm hoping that we don't lose this off free throws at the end. I'm hoping Mercury can keep it close enough or just win this game outright. But I think in this kind of situation, you just have to go with the underdog points because we all know that this is going to be a great game. Should be a great game. I can't imagine this is a blowout in any way, shape, or form. It's game 5 to go to the finals between two teams that very much want to be there, experience on both sides of the ball in finals, in big pivotal games. This is just going to be electric, by the way. It's at 9 o'clock tonight, so when you're watching your baseball, just pull up a little WNBA as well.
You can figure it out,
I'm going to go Mercury plus 5.5, and I'm going to lean the over.
I think I like Mercury's team total over.
82?
Yeah.
Whoa, European odds.
Whoa.
Scary.
How does that always happen?
It's for the WNBA for some
Does
reason.
the European odds make way more sense, right?
Yes, absolutely. Everything that isn't the U.S. plus
Yeah.
minus ones make a lot more sense.
So what is that? You bet $1, you get 87 cents on the over-under? That's how that I read that, right? That's technically how that works?
Yeah, it's
the
yeah,
team
it's
total
that's
over,
literally
you get
that's
91
when you
cents if
multiply your bet by that.
For the total payout, right?
Yep.
Okay, so like 305 is actually plus 205 money line.
Yeah. So if it was one,
Yeah, I got it. Okay. Anyways, so you like Mercury team total over?
I do. They score a lot.
They do score a lot.
They average like 92 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
Which is interesting because I was just looking. That's the only thing that really popped out because I was looking. Vegas averages 85 points a game. They're getting 87.5. Phoenix averages 90.
92 or something, and they're getting 82.
What have they averaged since the break? Was that
Since
what you
the
were
breaks?
looking
That
at?
was not since the break. That was full season.
I think that it might be even more since the break on it. Do like last 10 games.
Yeah.
I guess. 12 games,
Last
10
10.
games, whatever.
We'll do 10 real quick.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, 92 and a half. Basically. Oh, wait. Was that? Yeah.
And with Brittany coming off a bad game, Brittany is going to have a good game. Like, it doesn't matter if she does enough to win this game or not. Brittany's going to have a great game. And normally when Brittany has a great game, they score a lot of points.
Oh, that's playoff points.
That's playoff points.
Regular season last 10 is 85.
85.
Which is still
like it.
over.
Yeah. And Las Vegas Aces do not have
And if anything, like the
They're not-
Playoff ones they're averaging 92 points per game in the playoffs.
Yeah, that should
Which
make
is
that should be
quite
more
a
of
few.
Yeah. Also, just Las Vegas Aces don't have a great defense.
No,
it's
that's
been their downfall all season long.
Yeah.
All right, I like it. I think we might have to go with your bet.
Yeah?
Mercury team total over. It sounds a lot better than Mercury plus 5.5 because I'm scared about that one.
Yeah. Because the Aces can just turn it on, too.
I know it should be a really good game.
Yeah,
It should
I'm
be a
excited.
Really, really good game. I'm gonna have fun watching this one tonight for sure.
Quite excited for this one.
All right, so that's WNBA. Let's talk briefly preseason hockey, preseason basketball.
Yeah, what do you got for your hockey ones?
For hockey, well, there's only 3 games tonight. Let me check starting lineups real quick because I had an idea, but I have not checked actual starting lineups. NHL. Rish RotoWire. RotoWire, unfortunately, for some reason, for their starting lineups, they only show you the power plays, and I don't understand why. Let's go with the Washington Capitals tonight. Capitals getting around minus 140. And actually the Flyers are getting more money, but Flyers have a ton of people out tonight. Ovechkin's going to play tonight, by the way. And obviously Philly has,
Everything gone.
Obviously Philly has all their starters in, but listen, first of all, Washington's a much better team than the Flyers. Also, Flyers have Kevin Hayes. Their list goes on and on and on of all the people. So Washington to win. You can take their minus 1.5 if you're really feeling it. Other than that, nothing sticks out to me in the Calgary-Winnipeg game. Nothing there. St. Louis has a good chance to beat the Columbus Blue Jackets tonight. They are at minus 210, so it's kind of a square bet. But if you want to parlay Capitals and Blues together, wouldn't blame you. And if you don't want to take that risk, Blues minus 1.5 is a better bet than Capitals minus 1.5. But Blues have been weird this preseason. I don't know if I trust them. So my one strong lean is the Capitals to win. And then if you want to throw in the Blues to make it plus money, that's an option. Or take Capitals minus 1.5. I'm very positive that's good plus money, plus 130, plus 140 probably. So, but yeah, just the 3 games tonight. I am not messing with over under totals in preseason. That's just stupid. That's a suicide bet. But yeah, that's what I've got. You got anything for NBA over there?
Yeah, I think my favorite is going to be the Heat plus 5 against the Spurs.
It's mine too.
Yeah?
Let's go. Yes.
The Heat are going off. Tyler Herro is currently the leader in points per game for the preseason. Miami's 6th in scoring for the preseason. I think they should easily cover there.
Love it.
What else do we have here?
And let me see if see who the Heat are playing tonight.
I like the Warriors getting minus 3 against the Lakers as well.
Do you think that Haslam, Oladipo, Vincent have anything to do with the Heat game? They're all out, by the way. But that means they're starting Lowry, Robinson, Jimmy, PJ, and Bam. And then they have Bates Diop out, and that's about it. Or he's a game time decision, actually.
Yeah, I don't think they've been. I don't think most of the guys have been playing for a majority of the preseason.
Okay.
I think as far
I still like.
I know Oladipo
everyone's on the
Oladipo
Spurs.
was
Like,
not.
literally everyone's on
Really?
the Spurs. Yeah, they're getting 96% of tickets, 98% of money. Like, literally everyone is on the Spurs tonight.
Yeah, I like the Heat. I like the
Say the Bucks.
Warriors. Oh, I didn't really look at the Bucks Nets one much.
That's okay.
But then I also like
because I think that should be ours.
yeah. Heat's good.
Warriors -3 as well.
Yeah, wow, that was I just tripping or that was a completely different line a little bit ago. But yeah, I like the Warriors -2.5. They have been a potent offense, and the Lakers are not really.
It's preseason.
They're
Lakers
not
don't give
putting a
shit.
product out there. I mean, they have so many older guys.
Yeah,
They
Lakers don't give a shit.
They're not. They're not
Lakers
going
will
super
start
hard.
trying with about 5 games left in the regular season.
Yeah.
That's how it's gonna be. So all right, Warriors.
And then I like what are the Bulls getting again? Bulls are getting 6.5 against the Pelicans. I think I like the
Bulls
Bulls
have
there
been
too.
insane
The
during the
Bulls have
preseason
been
too, right?
insane this preseason. I like them 6.5 here.
Cam, are you around? What are you betting tonight? Or if anyone's around betting preseason basketball, what are the takes tonight, chat? We need to hear from the fellas.
That's for the record. Chicago's averaging, what's that? 22 points per game more than the Pelicans.
Wow.
As of right now during this preseason.
That's a lot more points.
So I think they cover 6.5.
Okay. So Bulls, Warriors, Heat, all the covers.
That's who I'm liking.
All right, I like that. I like that because, one, the Bulls are barely getting stacked on by the public. It's 56-44%.
Really? Oh,
The
that's
Spurs
beautiful.
are getting 96 and 98%.
Beautiful.
So I love the Heat. And the Warriors are getting the sharp bets. Me. And they're getting 47%. So the Lakers are getting
Beautiful.
a slight stack. So
I like those. I like hearing that.
Maybe we'll alt line it and throw a little
Yeah.
alt line in there.
Well,
All right, fellas, we have a day ahead of us. There's a lot of sports today.
do you want to run through
Yeah, let's go do our
NFL
normal
spreads?
NFL
Friday,
spreads.
First take, quick take, early
Yes.
take,
Yes.
shake and bake. Dude, I'm not like, look, I don't want to be this guy, but Talladega Nights
Yeah.
is like legitimately one of the best movies ever.
Only can be beaten by Step Brothers,
I'm with you.
which is like the exact same movie.
Tal-
Step Brothers is my #1 movie of all time.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
I can quote just about. And I'm also mad that no one said Step Brothers and didn't get a free week of VIP earlier. When I said
Yeah, you
I
gave
have
him a
sore
shot.
throat
Yeah.
week. Come on, guys. Come on, be better.
I think my favorite movie of all time is Napoleon Dynamite.
That's a solid one. You do have a Napoleon Dynamite poster in your
I
house,
know.
so-
I also have an Anchorman 2 poster. That's
that you
up
do.
there.
That you do.
Anchorman 2 is fire. One of the better sequels for a big
Definitely,
film like that.
All right.
Anyway.
First glance. Let's just run through the games, and because we're gonna have a show on Sunday, and we'll talk about.
Yeah,
all the
we'll
games
get
then.
into all the fancy schmancy whatnot
Yeah.
on Sunday morning. But for now, spreads straight up, no thinking.
No
what do we
thinking,
got?
Just go.
First game, 9:30 a.m. straight out of London. Jets Falcons. Jets getting +3.
Jets.
Falcons
got a lot of people out.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Cordell Patterson to score a touchdown.
Yeah. Dude, I love Cordero Patterson
So do I.
so much. All right, now let's just take the Jets. Falcons stink. They both stink.
They
but
both stink.
Packers, Bengals. Packers getting -3. Bengals getting +3.
I don't like that line.
I am
It's a
going
scary line.
Packers. I'm not getting fooled.
I'm gonna go Bengals. I
Wow.
don't like the line.
Wow. Okay. I like it. Bold. Bengals look good though.
They do look good.
Dolphins, Bucks. Dolphins getting +9.5. Bucks -9.5. Yeah.
Bucks.
You don't think they can cover 9.5?
Nope.
Yeah.
They look so
Me
bad
neither.
Right now.
They do look. They
look so
stink.
bad right now.
Bucks will steamroll them. Titans, Jags. Lions 4.5. -4.5. Titans.
Yeah, Titans.
Yeah, I think
that team's very scary
I don't
right
think Jacksonville wins a game this season. I don't think
I don't
Jacksonville covers 6.5 for the rest of the season. I don't think.
now. I understand
think
the hype on one side that Jacksonville's playing a little bit better, and
no, whatever's going on there now
Oh, it's so
has
bad.
completely ruined whatever tiny progress they've made over the first 4 weeks.
You know, someone said it last night though. I was out, and someone goes, "This could literally be like a Miracle on Ice thing, where everyone just hates the coach, and it makes everyone like each other more, and they play together better."
I think if they fire him in the
Yeah.
next couple weeks and get some, I don't know.
Get like a Dan Campbell in there that's just like just ready to fucking throttle everything.
I just have a feeling whoever like their coordinators are not. Daryl Bevell is their offensive coordinator.
Let's not.
Yeah, let's not do that.
No.
So yeah, gotta go with the Titans.
But I don't think I'll probably lay money on that game.
Titans until they. Yeah, Trevor looked good last week. I still don't think they win. I feel really like, hey man, can you at least feel some sympathy for poor T-Law? He's in a blender.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Oh man, that is the worst thing for a rookie quarterback to be in.
He's been on the best team his whole life. He gets a couple years of getting the shit smacked out.
No, like I get you can be on a bad team, but this is a mess.
Yeah, this is
a mess.
This is not what he had in mind when he set out and going to the NFL.
No. My eyes are blurry.
Are they?
Yeah.
That's not good.
I looked at a really bright light. Patriots Texans. Patriots getting -9.
I don't even know if the Texans are gonna score a point.
Yeah, I don't know.
I honestly
I
don't
hate
know.
that game.
That game's terrible.
I'm not gonna watch it.
That game might be 7-0.
So Texans cover.
This is true. I don't even know if there's 9 points scored in that game.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Patriots because I'm not.
just gonna go Patriots.
Yeah.
Because it's the Texans as well.
Eagles Panthers. Eagles
Panthers.
getting +3.
Panthers.
I'm going Eagles because I hate myself.
All right.
Lions Vikings. Lions getting +10.
Lions.
Me too, man.
+10.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is putting the Vikings to win by 10 in any game?
I feel
this
like the
year?
Lions aren't even that +10 kind of team, you know?
Interdivision, a team that we have been known to very much not play well before. We got some question marks on the Vikings. Like, come on, 10? Bullshit.
All right. Steelers, Broncos. Steelers getting +1. I'm sorry. Broncos getting +1. Steelers getting -1.
Steelers.
Broncos.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if Teddy plays too. But
That's
if
a
those
big deal,
guards are
but-
still out, TJ Watt is going to kill.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
It's
wait.
gonna be-
What's the?
It's gonna be TJ Watt's forearm versus Teddy's forearm. But
Can I buy the over under down to 0.5 point in the Texans Pats game? Under 0.5.
no points will be scored.
You can get under 27.5 +400. That's not even that bad.
That's not even that bad at all.
10-17?
17-10?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
That actually might be.
Wow.
Wow, I like that. Where were we? That was Eagles, Vikings, Broncos, Saints football team. Saints getting -2.5.
Drop line?
I think so.
Who's at home?
The football. I
I think football team.
I like them too.
I think they're gonna start figuring out here.
I think so too. I think they're a lot better than they're playing right now. Bears, Raiders. Bears getting +5. Raiders, give me the Raiders. Bears stink. Bears stink. Bears stink.
I might say Bears on that one.
Buff.
This just seems like the spot that the
Yeah,
Raiders throw.
this
Seems
dude.
like this is the time.
They have at least until week 6.
And I don't think so.
No.
Seen last week, I don't know.
Hey, the Chargers are a damn good team. At
It's
this
true.
point,
It's
I
true.
think we can finally say, because I feel like
But
there's
they
been
whooped the Raiders' ass.
yes, there's been like 6 years though, where I really want to say the Chargers are a damn good team, but you can't.
They'll find a way to. They'll find
They
a way.
find
to
a
fuck
way,
it up. They'll
but
find a
this
way to
year
fuck it up.
I think they're actually a damn good team.
Yeah, I definitely had.
They seem different.
I was so wrong about Justin Herbert this year.
Yeah.
So far, I'm not giving up hope yet, but I was. So
Like
wrong.
hope. Why
I was so wrong about Justin Herbert.
giving
this
up
year.
hope?
On my hot take that Justin Herbert was going to be bad this year. He is not bad. Confirmed good this year.
Turns out he's a
Confirmed
good
pretty good.
quarterback. Speaking of Justin Herbert, Chargers Browns. Chargers getting -2. That's gonna be a game.
Chargers. All Are the Vikings the new Chargers? Isaac, shut your filthy whore mouth.
The Vikings have been the Chargers.
The Vikings are the Vikings. Like,
The Vikings are the NFC.
we have our
Chargers.
own thing
Yeah,
where we miss every kick we need to make, and we don't win shit. Like, the Vikings
That
are
does
the
sound like the
Vikings.
Chargers, though.
You see, for me, the Chargers have never been good enough to even give you enough hope. They're always like, they do the goal line carries where they fumble after running 3 times. Like, the Vikings aren't that. The Vikings will get in the end zone just
Right.
to blow a kick down the stretch. And also, we are actually in playoff games and blow those ones too. The Vikings are their own breed.
They really are something else. So, Browns, Chargers? Chargers, me too.
Browns at home?
Nope. We're in LA.
Chargers.
I think so. I always assume that it's listed.
That's SoFi Stadium.
Yeah.
It's so fucking cool.
It's sweet. It doesn't have a roof.
I hate that they share it, but it's so fucking cool.
Giants, Cowgirls. Giants getting +7.
Is this where we see the Cowboys fuck it up finally?
I think it could be.
Is this where we're finally gonna see the Cowboys?
I'm riding the Giants. I know I'm supposed to hate the Giants, and I try my best, but I really like Daniel Jones.
Yeah, Daniel Jones is not the problem.
No,
It's
not at all.
everything else on the team. That's
Yes,
the
it is.
problem.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna go Cowboys.
I like Giants cover 7. Also, I know you're not talking over under, but over under is at 52.5. That game, I love the under.
What is it at?
52.5.
Wow. Yeah. No way in hell. No way in hell.
Yeah, Danny needs
Danny
a
Dimes
guy.
rushing too. It's got to be played.
Oh yeah, let's just see what it is, just because we know
Just
it's gonna be.
because, yeah.
So has it? I just want to check. Has he missed?
Yeah, I think he missed last week. No, I don't think he did. He got 28, didn't he? He came
Well,
in at
that's what I-
26 and a half.
Yeah, it was
No, I think it
26 and a
ended at
half.
26 and a half.
Yeah, he had 27. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Can we?
So he hit the over.
Yes. Yes, he did. Because he doesn't not. When
So go ahead.
I-
Give us 27.
I
Do it.
want
I'll still fucking take it.
this will be my greatest legacy.
This is your.
It's 26 and a half again. These stupid idiots.
Let's go, Danny.
Oh, you guys.
Just take it over. It's the easiest bet every week. You just take the over and you sit. I'm done. I'm good. And against the Cowboys too. Oh, Danny Dimes. He's gonna have a 30-yard rushing touchdown.
Wow.
Yep, calling it now. What else we got?
That is the Cowboys. Niners,
Cardinals.
Yeah, me too. -4.5.
Give me them 8.5.
Yeah, I will take
Cardinals.
Whatever you say.
I will not bet against Cardinals for the rest of the year.
Wow. I don't know about that, but
I don't think they lose another game. They might lose one more game this year.
I don't know if
This team is so damn good.
I just know we felt certain ways about Kyler, and I think he can be a little streaky.
I agree.
And I think if it goes maybe a
this
couple
is-
more weeks, I'll be fully convinced.
This is the big ball energy I had last year for the Cardinals because
Yeah.
I was like, damn, they're going to
Yeah.
be so good. And then
Yeah.
they shit the bed.
They-
And now this year, now that they're doing this, I am swanging around because I love the Cardinals. I loved them last year. They fucked it up. And now this year, they're back and they're good. They're so good. Wow. That was my dark horse of the year, and I really like them. Not losing. They're losing one more game this season, and then they're going to the Super Bowl, and they're probably going to lose the Super Bowl. But that's my prediction. Yep.
Super Bowl
Heard it
loss
here first.
for Arizona. Last game. We all know. Bills Chiefs.
What's the line at right now?
2.5. +2.5 for the Bills.
I gotta go Chiefs.
I'm going Bills.
Are you?
Yeah.
Bills team total over for sure.
Bills have been on a tear that I can't
It's gonna
even
be such a
express.
good game. What's the over under? 60?
56. So I love that over.
28, yeah.
Someone puts up 40.
It's got to be a high scoring game, right? Like, I know that we saw the Rams and Seahawks as 54 and people were slaughtering the over, but like this is this is not Rams and Seahawks. This is the Chiefs and fucking Bills. Like these are the two
yeah.
offenses.
Oh, yeah.
And I think the Chiefs might struggle against the Bills defense a little bit,
I
at
think
least
they
for
will.
a quarter or two.
That's how I'm thinking. A Bills team total is 26.5. So yeah, that's a hammer.
But thinking of, there's very few people where I'm like, oh, they're going to play pissed off. Like, they're going to have a really – I'm not one of those people who are like, oh, yeah, this guy's going to make a huge impact. However, Patrick Mahomes against the Bills, he's 2-2 right now. You know for sure he doesn't want to be 2-3. Whew. Dawson Knox, anytime tutter. Love it.
Hey, Max Chewy.
What's up, Max Chewy? Max Chewy. Daniel Dimes over rushing again. We'll hit it again. He has yet to miss all season. Let's run it back. Run it back.
Keep it running.
Yep, I have Bills team total over 20. Actually, I have that in our capper tournament. That's the last game. What's Monday night?
That's for Monday, Eric.
Okay, fine.
But in case you want to know.
Colts.
Yeah, Colts Ravens.
Colts. Nice. Max Chewy's on. Danny Dimes over rushing. Love it. That's just a winner every week. Fellas, this is Friday.
I'm in the Danny Dimes mainframe.
Turns out, yeah, he's going to hit the over. Hits parlay for tonight? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's figure it out here. I don't necessarily like going a big parlay for hits. I found my sweet spot at 2, maybe 3. I'm not trying 4s again. It's too hard. Not consistent enough. So let's do it. Hits parlay tonight. All right. Jose Altuve has to be in a hit parlay. The dude is a monster in the playoffs. He just doesn't miss. They might actually walk him a few times too, which might be kind of scary. But player specials, let's go Jose Altuve for sure. Got to get him in there. It's at minus 250. Ooh, that's juiced. And then Christian Yelich, I think. I got to go Christian Yelich. Is there another guy I like more than Christian Yelich? I don't think there is. Ooh, Dansby. Dansby or Christian Yelich? Or Wander Franco. Damn it! This is... Let me just check. Christian Yelich is minus 159 to get a hit? What am I missing here? Christina Yelich. No, that's not. Look at this man. 0, 2, 2, 0, 1, 1, 2, 0. Like, you're giving him minus 159 to get a hit? Give me Christian Yelich all day long. Christian Yelich and Jose Altuve. That's one of them. Oh, maybe I should put in a third. If I can get it to plus 200, I'll do it. Damn. Guys, Christian Yelich or Dansby Swanson, I can't decide. I really can't. And then I think it's just got to be Wander Franco or Nelson Cruz. Ooh, fuck. This is so hard. There's so many. Yandy Diaz, too. He's fucking sick. Might do Jordan Alvarez plus Dansby. Ooh, do like that a lot. Let's see. Wander puts it at 219. Nelson puts it at 250. All right, this is it. Plus 251. This is the one I'm playing. I'm probably going to do a different one in VIP of a 2-batter just because 3-batters scare me. Nelson, Christian, Jose Altuve. Plus 251. I'm locking it in for a full unit. It's a bit of a stretch of one. It's not the most comfortable ones. There are definitely more comfortable ones. But plus 251 for those three, give me that shit all day long. All day long.
That's quite nice. I do like that.
Thank you. All right, fellas. That is it for this Friday. Good luck tonight with all the games. Plenty of games today. Holy shit.
Yeah,
I feel like we were kind of shorted, and now we're right back into it.
All 4 games going on. All for the big 4.
Big 4.
Do they all necessarily count? No.
No, but
But shut up.
yeah,
And enjoy
exactly.
it.
Yeah,
Why are you always critiquing me?
right? Yeah, that's what he said.
I don't know who's gonna come in and say, "Hey, that's a preseason game," and shut up.
Fellas,
Bet on it.
I'm out of here. I did not say Trey Turner, even though I think that's just kind of a given. You got to put if you're feeling the Trey Turner, you got to put in the Trey Turner because he does hit the ball a lot of times.
magic man.
He's a magic man. Fellas, that is it for me. Have a great weekend. Have a great Friday. Win tons of money. Stay safe out there. Do not get fooled by scammers on Twitter.
True.
And yeah, just have a wonderful weekend. Everyone stay safe. Have fun. Win lots of money. Enjoy your bets. Enjoy all the playoff sports right now.
Oh yeah.
Because we won't get them all year round. So enjoy it. I don't know if Sean's doing the weather here today or not, but
I don't know, man. I have to leave for work in an hour.
oh, okay. Well, never mind.
I don't know if I'm in that mindset.
All right. Isaac, happy Fellas Friday to you. And good luck to everyone. We will see you on Sunday. And if we don't see you on Sunday, we'll see you back here on Monday for the Fellas Show.
We should get a fushigi.
I got one of those once.
I'm assuming you weren't a great hand magician. Could you do the squid?
I'm assuming that they told me that ball didn't have gravity, and then I got the balls and they had gravity, and I was very confused what the fuck was going on. The commercial said that it's an anti-gravity ball.
Yeah.
I saw people go like this, and the ball would go up. They didn't tell me that it's just two regular balls that you have to do things to in order to make it look like that.
So you couldn't do the squid?
No, I looked at it for about 4 minutes when I first got it for my birthday because I was so excited. Ripped them out and was like, what the hell is this? This isn't... Where's the anti-gravity button? I was pissed. Biggest scam ever. More than... more than that guy. Wow. I'm out of here. Good luck, fellas.
Way to holster that.
Thank you. Good luck, fellas.
Oh, I forgot I lost the remote. I can't even end.
Catch me on Twitter talking my rah-rah today.
Dang.
Our rah-rah today.
Yep.
Some respect needs to be put on our name, Sean. You know what?
Are we being disrespected again?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
I just felt the need to say it because we had a great day of VIB.
Yeah. All right.
Fellas, we're out of here.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Bye.